Good morning, YouTube. I almost said Instagram. Welcome to the Daily Nail. My name is Tara. I'm your host. This is my weekday daily nail show. I go live typically at 11. I'm a little late today. A lot of days I'm a couple minutes late. But
and they're not putting people in suitcases. They're not charging commercial.
Sorry, I got a little distracted. I come live and I do manis. And today's pretty exciting because it is December 1st. And I have the Dipnotic Nails Advent Calendar right here. It's a beautiful box with a hand-signed note from Melanie, and then inside are the 25 drawers they pull out. And I figured tomorrow and Sunday I won't be going live. Let's watch days 1, 2, and 3 today. And we are going to be doing a Dipnotic Nails mani as well. I don't know. I may use 2 new releases. Golden, well, actually, no, this is last year. Golden Bubble Lights. This is a new release, Mistletoe Magic. So I may pair those, or I might do something with the dips we're going to swatch. We'll have to see. But first things first, I could not get all of the dip off of this nail. I think I must have smudged my peel base or something. So we have to get that off. And I lost a whole tip here, so we need to put a new one on. So I'm going to start with my E-file, and I'm going to put a ball bit, a small ball bit on it. Let me see if I'm in frame, though, and pull up the live.
Knowing that the last time you saw him was in the suitcase, 30 minutes later, you're like, maybe I should go check on him? Maybe I shouldn't? No. That didn't cross your mind.
All right.
That's like an assumption.
Looks like I'm good enough. Right? I'm in frame well enough.
It's the whole...
Live chat.
It's the drinking.
Angela, hi. Hi, Patty. Good morning, ladies. I got to put a tip on real quick. And then we're going to swatch days 1, 2, and 3 of the Dipnotic Nails Advent Calendar. I figured today's December 1st, right? And then I'll swatch the 2nd and 3rd because that's Saturday and Sunday. And then on Monday, I'll swatch day 4 and so forth. We'll swatch one a day. Except for when weekends come, then I'll swatch a few. Oh, you're at work? Hi, Tara. And you're driving, Patty. Okay.
It's 2 alcoholics.
Ooh, I hear a helicopter.
Domestic violence going on.
I have my window cracked open a little bit because I was sweating. Those hot flashes are no joke, you guys. I'll go from sweating, like literally wet, you know, to being cold. It's like I'm wet, and so then when I get cold, it's like being wet and cold, you know, even worse.
It's very sad.
Alright, let's get that out of there.
Would you leave someone else in the suitcase? Would you leave Lucas?
How's everybody doing? Are you guys all happy it's Friday?
Would you leave Lucas and Joey in there? And you love Lucas, right?
I am.
I wouldn't do that to him either. I wouldn't do that to him. So,
but you did 4 years ago. You did. And you put it on Facebook. You took a picture of it. You put it on Facebook.
All right.
I don't know.
I'm gonna put some
How else would it be?
prep on it. This mat, this Dipnotic Nails mat, is so dirty. Like, I cleaned it too. It just does not come clean. This would all be on my table. And as a matter of fact, I did ruin my table under here before I wisened up and put something under me. Wised up, not wizened. Oh yeah, and I have some dip right down here I couldn't get off, you guys. So, all right, let's put primer in the tip, primer on my nail, and then we'll file off the dip on my ring finger. So I haven't decided if I'm gonna do a mani with 2 Christmas dips from Dipnotic or if I'm gonna use some of the first 3 days. I'm gonna see what they are, what they look like. Swatch. I know the first day is a purple shimmer and it's a thermal. So I want to see what color it changes to. I think it might be pink, but I might have to do something with those 3 dips. We'll see. All right, drill. I think I can probably get the rest of this dip off with the sanding band. That's what I'm gonna go for and try. 'Cause there's not a lot. If you guys can see that, is a little bit right here, and then just some down at near the free edge.
She says no, but it's on the video. When he says you can't breathe, she says, yeah, that's what you do to me when you
All right.
The first time she said that's what you do when you.
So today is all about
And the next time
Dipnotic
she said, yeah,
nails.
that's what you do when you cheat on me. Now she's
All right,
saying
I'm gonna put this
digital
baby up.
cheating. Like liking someone's picture on Instagram.
Well, I was gonna put it at between 8 and 10, so I settled on 9. Let me untangle that. All right. And I have it spinning away from me. Yeah, this seems to be working. I remember yesterday I was watching some of Sarah Boone's interrogation on Grizzly True Crime on YouTube. Anyway, I picked up where I left off, and that's on now.
It is not leading up, it is not matching what statement you gave us in the car. So, and that's why we wanna know. And I don't remember doing this. The injuries are not consistent with what you told us. So we have a lot of inconsistencies, and this video explains itself. It really truly does.
I don't want to go too much, but I want to get the dip.
No, again, you don't mind, please.
All right.
What's your tone, Sarah? She's like, if you don't mind, please. Okay. And she's like, you don't think that I thought about that when they say, well, the videos, you know, it is what it is.
Okay.
Like,
Nice.
this is what happened there right here. And she's like, you don't think I've thought about that? And now she's like, oh, if you don't mind, please. She's like, let me get a word in. She's thinking of her next story. El Serdu. I hope I said it right. Serdu.
My lovely Melody Susie drill. I adore this thing. I haven't even, let me turn it on real quick. I want to, my battery is still full, like completely full. Not even one bar has gone down. I have not charged it since I got it. Like I fully charged it when I got it and haven't, and I use it frequently. I would have had to have charged my other drills by now. So I'm super impressed. Oh, I got some dust inside here and I bet it's all. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to use, this is my favorite right now, the Imoli Solid Nail Glue Gel. It is chemo-free and a bunch of other things too, words I can't pronounce, but it does not irritate me. It is super easy to work with. It sticks to itself and not to you, you know, or your tool. So I love this stuff. And you can do all your nails at once because you can get them all ready and then press them down on your nails and they stay. They don't lift up, you know what I mean? Like a gel would if you're using like a builder gel or a thinner gel to adhere your tips. There's a hair on my nail. All right. Wow, you guys are quiet ever since Patty said I'm driving. Well, I know Angela's at work. Angela, what do you do for work? I don't even know. I still hear a helicopter.
You all are assuming that it's like, oh, good, I got him in there, now I'm going to go to sleep. Is that what you all are assuming? Well, it's not an assumption when that's what you told us that happened. And the video.
Okay, so I'm gonna scrape off any excess gel here. Instead of wasting it, I'm gonna put it back in the jar.
You thought he could get out on his, yes, but the video shows that he can knock it out on his own. But when I unzipped it with one finger.
From the outside.
But it had the hole in it.
All right.
And you're claiming that it had a paper clip, so that's what assisted you in doing it. No, what you told us. When I had my sweatshirt, I said I thought it had a.
Okay, that's perfect.
But the zipper part is broken. Yes, which is why we were going to send it. I just.
I'm gonna cure for 60 seconds.
That's the way they're designed.
But you could on the inside too. I don't know how.
It does get hot sometimes, not all the time on me, but sometimes it does. So just take it out of the lamp and then put it back in. Let's see if I can clean up with one hand. Getting good at this. All right.
And then when it flipped over.
Patty, how long is that drive to the hospital? Isn't it like 3 hours or 3+ hours?
We don't see anything. We see no movement of him trying to unzip it or physically unzipping it. All we see is pushing up, trying to push out of it.
Patty, you know how I saw Jamie yesterday? She gave me 2 bracelets for Christmas. She sells Touchstone Crystal by Swarovski. She sells jewelry by them. She gave me, I'm only wearing one of the bracelets. I can't figure out how to open the second one. It's really pretty too. The second one's purple, but it's the one in the middle here. These bracelets are all Touchstone Crystal bracelets, these 3. And then I have our best friend's bracelet on too, the one with my name. These 3 here, they're called ice bracelets. So this is the Aurora Borealis one. This one is the white one. I forget what it's called. So I had those too, but she gave me this one yesterday, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's got the pearl, and then what do you call it?
I thought I couldn't sleep last night.
Oh, cubic zirconia. I couldn't think of it. That's what this one is. I love it. I think it's so pretty. And then this is a Touchstone bracelet too. This is a wrap bracelet. I got a few of those.
Totally different, and it actually shows you upset.
Isn't it pretty, Patty? I think it's really pretty. Nick's like, you do? He's like, I've seen other stuff. I think is that you would like more, but I mean, it was like she gave it to me as a Christmas gift, you know. They're heavy though. Just give me a second to get my vape on. I didn't get a chance to vape before the live. I was running around like a mad woman trying to get prepped, and of course I haven't gotten completely prepped.
He eventually would have been able to get out. Alcohol. Based off what you're telling us, he should have been able to get out. But the video.
Oh, I just noticed.
Shows him attempting to get
Check
out.
it out. There's a. Oh, there's a sticky tab on there. A little piece of clear plastic that was protecting it. I just noticed. All right, I'm gonna
I did not zip it up all the way.
First thing I want to do, this has a little bump from when I filed. I just want to smooth it real quick.
I don't think
Make sure all that dip is off.
ever be right. Dealing with everything else that I have in my life, personally. And then this, whom I love.
All right, perfect. I'm gonna rough up this one with the sanding band.
Give us a break, lady. Again, she always has to be the victim. What about George? His life is now gone. You know what's so sinister is thinking that the next morning, I mean, she says she woke up, she was awake, she was going to be downstairs. And then she realized around noon, she was in the suitcase. But she didn't leave the suitcase like that. Of course, let's say she panicked. Okay? She's like, oh crap.
Just going carefully up around the cuticles here.
It's just
All
that
right.
whole, that and telling the 911 dispatcher that she tried to perform CPR and all that just sounds so sinister. So there's almost, if she didn't take the video, they could.
Whoops. Oh, sorry about that. Am I in frame? I gotta check.
There's no hole. There's no way for him to get out. Which also makes one question, why did she take those videos?
Yeah,
And I think it's out
fine.
of habit. I think she had a habit
Okay.
of weaponizing
Brush that off.
against him. You know?
So now I'm just gonna put the cosmic nail. Oh, I remember why I had to take this tip off because
Screenshots or
um,
content
it had a
that's
crack in
used
it,
against you later.
and it had a crack in it the other day when I did my nails, but I just dipped over it. And then this time when I popped off, the whole nail broke.
She might just be like, "Ooh, I'm so gonna film this.
So half of it broke off.
Something that I'm gonna use this against him." I don't know. It seems like that type of pattern. Imagine if she didn't take the. Wow. Rochelle, yes, I showed the,
Okay, there we
video earlier of the suitcase. It's quite distressing, so I'm not going to go to it now. I might show a picture of it later again.
All right, I'm gonna use the Cosmic Nails Hemo-Free 2-in-1 Gel Top Coat. My personal favorite because it's a 2-in-1. It eliminates one step, and it also doesn't irritate my skin like so many others do. So this one is really, really great. I highly recommend it, and you can save 10% on your Cosmic Nails order with code TARA10. Same for Dipnotic Nails. Code TARA10 will save you 10% there. Both of those codes are good for the Dipnotic and Cosmic website and Etsy shops.
What is that for? Going to sleep.
Right.
So you go to
But
bed to
obviously
do
you can
what?
tell too that, like, I
You go to bed to
Let me
do
scroll
what?
back
Okay.
down. All right. 3 hours, huh, Patty?
Hey, I wasn't intoxicated.
Are you with them now?
What is that?
Tell Becky and Jadis I say hello.
Which, yeah, she could tell that I've been drinking, but.
So as soon as
You weren't intoxicated.
these nails are cured, we'll swatch days 1, 2, and 3 of the Advent calendar from Dipnotic, and then we'll figure out if I'm doing a holiday mani or a purple mani.
Is that what you all are trying to do?
No, everybody's trying to understand what the hell you.
I need dip liquids so bad, but I don't want to order them because the money I have has to go to Christmas.
Everyone else's account.
So it's like I don't know what to do.
You don't sound like that. Her speech.
I just need dip base. I don't even need like activator and top coat. I need base.
They drank just 2 bottles of wine, and that's another factor though.
All right. Let me grab out a few swatch sticks.
Inebriated, they were known to get pretty drunk together often. They didn't work, both unemployed for 2 years. They loved music, and you know.
So we got day 1, day 2, day 3.
That would also make it even harder for him to try to figure out.
I'm gonna put 2023 on it too because I have last year's,
Figure out how to get out of that
some of last year's Advent calendar.
I still think that she pulled away. I think he couldn't get out.
Day
right? That's what
3,
But even if she claims to have
2023.
not zipped
Okay.
it up all the way, that he could get out somehow in that state. If he was in that state, he wouldn't be able to.
All right, so again, here is the box that it comes in, and it is heavy. And how beautiful is it? Inside it says Happy Holidays, Dipnotist. Welcome to your 2023 Dipnotic Nail. Thank you so much for choosing to celebrate with Dipnotic this year. I know you have a ton of Advent calendar choices, so I'm honored that you chose us. Your Advent calendar is organized into 5 collections of coordinating colors, 1 collection in each row. There are also tons of opportunities for coordination with colors from other rows as well as other colors you already own. You'll find glitters, shimmers, thermals, a UV, a flaky, chameleons, and chromable options all contained within this box. Each color and collection is themed and named this year to add to the fun. We'll post more info about the themes/collection names in our Facebook group after all colors from a row are opened. If you plan to open all at once or ahead of time, you can join our Spoilers Facebook group for more info now. Hope you enjoy the magic of each color as much as I enjoyed the magic of making them. I can't wait to see what you create. Have a safe, happy, and healthy holiday season. And again, thank you so much for your support. Love, Melanie, Dipnotic Nails. So day 1. So these are sample sizes. Michelle and I split the calendar. She ordered it. It went to her. She took one jar from each one and left one jar for me and then shipped it on to me. So this came a couple days ago, and honestly, I peeked at some, but not all of them. I'm trying to be good. So number one is called Pop Princess, and it's a thermal. Let's take a peek at it first. Yeah, see, it's a purple shimmer, and oh, it does look like it's going to be a purple to pink thermal. So that's Pop Princess. I should have wrote the names. I didn't realize they were named this year until I read the card. Millennial is day 2. Oh, that's a gorgeous pink. I love it. That's a nice shimmer too. So both of these dips are shimmers. And day 3 is a dip called Nostalgia. Oh my god, it's a foil with pink and purple. I love it. I love it. All right, so let's swatch them.
You guys are killing me right now. I just want you to hear me. That's how he talks to me most of the time.
And there it is. That's how I talk to him most of the time.
Okay.
Red flag alert for an abuser. Abuser alert. That's how I talk to him most of the time. Saying, F you, stupid. And just laughing. Sinister cackle. A drunk cackle that she's got there. But so sadistic. You know, I know she's no serial killer from what we know. But John Wayne Gacy, which I wrote a little book about and narrated an audiobook about.
Oh shoot!
When he drank,
One of my hooks just fell.
So
along with all my cosmic swatch rings.
People that drink the sadistic side would come out, but that's what it seems like happened here. Like to say what I was crying. That's
There's a little hair on the side of this.
No, your video says otherwise. Still, so grateful she actually filmed that, probably out of habit. She probably documented all these drunken nights as just like another crazy drunk story. Well, this one.
Oh, maybe this goes
to
to.
A life-changing story, and
It looks almost bluish,
which is really sad.
but I think it's a purple.
Especially if he was going to classes and trying to get help and learning to communicate, all kinds of things that she said earlier that she gave him credit for, right?
Okay.
Well, yeah,
very pretty.
If you could get
I love purples.
you to let him out.
You guys know that.
So nicely, which actually just breaks my heart because he's saying, "Please, baby, I can't breathe. I can't breathe." He asked her so gently. You know, he's not shouting. Even in that moment, think about it.
I think it's a given. It's a purple to pink.
He would be swearing back at her. He'd be like, "You open this effing suitcase right now. You get me out of here."
Save that.
Something like that. But he's saying, "Baby, I can't breathe. Please,
And
Sarah,
day
get me out."
2 is Millennial, the pretty
Oh, girl,
pink
she's
we
on
saw.
social media. I could not find her social media. If you find something, please send it to me.
I don't know how you want me to say it.
I'm just trying to figure out what you would expect to happen to somebody when you leave them in a suitcase.
Gorgeous shimmer in this. Wow. Super pretty.
What's your reasoning for not calling 911 sooner? Because I didn't know what to do and how horrific it was. I called Ryan, and 5 minutes later I called you guys? Not even 5 minutes. Nonetheless, but I had to I was trying to do CPR.
I love this pink
CPR.
too.
I had to get him out
Wow.
and try to do CPR.
Like I want to put all these colors together.
And it was continually doing CPR with the dispatch on the phone, where he had me count.
Okay, there we go. So when I swatch, I do 2 dips on top of the swatch stick.
What I was doing.
Then I activate, and then I top coat with 1 layer of dip top coat. Sometimes if I'm being lazy or if I have a lot of gel top coat, I will skip activating and just top coat with gel and cure.
and you stayed there for 30
Okay,
minutes
so
before
that's
you fell
dip
asleep.
number day 2, millennial.
Shit, dog,
Right
Lacey, try chatting when you can't breathe. Yeah, of course, good point. But the choice of words, when he's like, baby, please, I can't breathe, please. That's what I mean, right?
And here's day 1, which is called princess.
Instead of saying like F you, bitch.
I don't want to
something,
leave any
you just put
fingerprints
something,
in it,
you know
but
what I mean?
see if we can
Too,
get it
make
to
sure
change.
not to ever at any point during that 30 minutes walk back down and check on him.
I'll worry about changing it after it's top coated and everything. And then this gorgeous one here, nostalgia. It's so 1980s.
So for all I know, maybe it was 10 minutes.
But the point is, you left the living room
Happy
with
December,
your wife,
guys.
begging for help.
Besides it being Friday, it's the first day of December, and it's also Together We Manny Day, which I totally forgot. I know it's the first Friday of every month, but
What's your reasoning for not letting
I never looked at the invite. I never went to the page, and it just didn't occur to me. Like, I don't know.
Well, number one,
Came up quick.
like that. Number one. Number two, just, you know what? I'll give you 5 minutes or so, and then I'll give you 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes for what?
So this has purple and pink
Well,
foils.
based off the video,
Did you see how she looked at the detective? He's like, 5 minutes for what? And she's like, yeah, for what? Answer it. Earlier, she said 5 minutes to squirm a little bit. Oh, so you did want to punish him a little bit. You wanted him to squirm a bit, but then you just went upstairs and fell asleep, right? Sounds like you wanted him to squirm.
Okay, so this doesn't have full coverage.
the one video
I'm
that
wondering
was
if it's
12
meant
minutes
to,
long,
or if
11
it's meant to be a little bit,
per video recording.
you know, where you're a little bit of the nail peeking out, which I kind of like that idea. I'm sure I could do a third layer and get full coverage, but I kind of like how it looks like this.
Were you punishing them?
No.
You know what I mean?
Punishment video.
This is what you got.
I'm gonna leave it.
You make me feel like.
That's a beautiful 3-color combo right there.
And it's all backfired on me, and I understand the severity of it.
Do you guys like it for the first 3 days? What do you think?
No.
Ah, Patty, gorgeous. Yeah, everybody else not saying anything.
Both this right now too. I will never drink alcohol again. Like I will never.
All right, let's
drink alcohol again.
activate.
I don't care what it
Hopefully
is.
these
Anyway,
foils won't bleed on us.
Jail doesn't have alcohol, and if convicted, neither does prison. So yeah, you never will.
You're gonna make your own alcohol in prison. She's talking about, oh, jail doesn't have alcohol. This is that Sarah Boone case out of Florida, Patty, the one who put her boyfriend in the suitcase and he suffocated. She left him in there all night. And then a recording came out that was on her phone. The police found of her laughing at him and him like begging her to let him out, saying he can't breathe, being like super nice to her and stuff. And she's claiming he is abusive. So,
And you say, fuck you.
and yeah, she told him, he's like, I can't breathe. And she's like, fuck you.
Minimum 11, but yeah.
So we'll see. I told you she's on like her 8th attorney now. Okay, so this is what they look like after activating. Beautiful. Still I want to see this change to pink.
And you say, fuck you, why don't you just let him out? What are you trying to fix to him?
When we top coat it, we'll see it. I'm going to go ahead and put my peel base on now so that can get going, drying. I was originally going to use Mistletoe Magic, which is a new release from Dipnotic. It's a green shimmer with gold, like pale gold, foil pieces. And I was going to pair it with a gold, champagne gold glitter mix that released last year called Golden Bubble Lights. For a nice Christmas Manny, but I'm pretty tempted to do this Dipnotic Manny.
Obviously, like the wrong way. And it's not fair.
But I don't want to, if I do it, I'd like post it tomorrow. And I'd be posting a dip that people who are following along, I might have to put like a spoiler or something, or post a black and white photo and you have to swipe to see it in color. Maybe I'll do that.
Thinking he was going to get out.
He didn't, and you still didn't go down and check.
So it doesn't spoil it for anybody. Because I think I'm going to use these Advent colors.
He's begging for his
I'm
life.
thinking the thermal and the foil, you guys.
Like I don't.
Leaving out the pink, even though the pink is also beautiful. If the thermal changes to pink and we have purple and pink on the nails already, you know what I mean? I don't see the need to add another one.
And they've got the times that she's saying, 4 o'clock laundry and cleaning, 12:30, she's upstairs falling asleep. Wow. Carla said, I forgot how loud she gets. My boyfriend.
I'm gonna let these sit for another minute and then we'll top coat them.
She does get loud. Oh.
I didn't intentionally.
With all three. Did you hear me, Patty, though, that the purple is a thermal?
That's my only issue. Like, what am I supposed to write?
So my thing is though, it's what I have a feeling is I went upstairs and just hit the bed kind of thing. But
When I
again,
top
think
coat it, we'll see it.
he'll be up here in a minute. But then I go out.
But my question is, why didn't you just let him out prior to going out?
I don't know why.
He's begging to be let out. He's not laughing. He's not having fun. This,
Right,
you
I
said
know.
that,
I
you
don't
said this
know.
was supposed to be fun. You were laughing before. Before you said he was laughing, you were laughing. You went upstairs.
All right,
he had
let's
his
top
shoes out of
coat.
the bag and he was playing. But obviously that's not the case.
So are you guys, so what is it you're trying to like?
I didn't wipe them off or anything because they're not encapsulated or very smooth.
So she's like, what is it?
That
Okay, what
should
is it,
start
guys?
to change.
She's almost like, okay,
The
just
thermal.
rest already. That's what it looks like there. She's just like, all right, just cuff me. What is it that you guys are trying to say? Because she's basically reading between the lines, going like, these people are going to arrest me now. Is it now? Is that what's happening? And she even asked later, like what's going to happen now? And then when she does get cuffed, she's like, okay. She expected it, right? Dr. Edward Moskowitz, a happy birthday anniversary. You said so good to be here. Excellent job, G. You are a wonderful professional. I thank you so much.
What?
I see some pink starting to peek through over here.
Why did
I
you?
didn't have any motivation. It was me, he and I having a great day, fooling around and being stupid, and apparently me going upstairs.
See that, you guys? The
and
pink.
going-
Oh my God, my light's not even on.
Going to sleep where it's like.
I'm sorry. Is that better?
Including, it's a good analogy. A bump on the back of his head, a bump on the front of his head, and his lip is busted.
So you can see a little bit of the pink there.
I don't know what you all want me to tell you.
I wonder what days 4 and 5 are. Now I'm like, ooh. If they go with this, I'm gonna love them.
Assuming that that's from me.
Where else did it come from?
If you were, say it's opposite, you were in the suitcase and you're.
Maybe I'll do this mani tomorrow or something. Maybe I should do the Christmas mani with like the new dip.
Maybe let out of a suitcase, should they not let you out?
Thoughts?
Eventually, I'm guessing.
Because this is not very Christmassy, right?
Prolong the suffering, but maybe eventually I
Hi,
can
Brandis.
make her see, okay, you put
I
yourself
just swatched days 1, 2, and 3 of the Advent calendar.
She's like, I
This
guess.
is day 1. It's a purple to pink thermal. And then I did Saturday and Sunday since I'm not going to be live. And then we'll do one a day, except on Fridays. I'll do Saturdays and Sundays. So here's day 1. It's called Pop Queen. No, Pop Princess. Here's day 2, and it's called Millennial. It's gorgeous shimmer. This is a shimmer too. And then day 3, look at this one. It's called Nostalgia, and it's pink and purple foils and a clear base. Love it.
We wouldn't have said anything.
So I'm debating whether to use a couple of these dips on my in my mani, or to use
What happened? We got there.
Mistletoe Magic, which is a new release. I think you might have used this, Brandis, the green with the gold foils. And I was going to pair it with golden bubble lights on a couple nails. I think I'm gonna do this one, and I'll save this, you guys. Maybe do this tomorrow or something. Just because I would like to promote Mistletoe Magic for her.
You were very adamant about the fact that both of you had your list out.
Couple days ahead with the spoilers, yeah.
You've used it today.
What I think I'm gonna do is make like a little reel for day one, since today's day one, and put that out, you know what I mean? And I'll make one for each day if I remember. I'm waiting for my peel base to dry, Brandis.
Because they weren't there the day before.
So
There
one
was
was.
two Publix receipts from yesterday. Only thing purchased on either one was a single bottle of wine. Two of them.
So yesterday.
So we had each.
So already there, she's saying.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. We're gonna have to be doing some twinning and tripleting.
That's what she's saying. Two are bought on the day. So if they say
Do that. Mistletoe Magic and Golden Bubble
Now we already
Lights.
got three bottles of wine. So how many bottles of wine are we really talking? And Brian, her ex-husband, actually said her drink of choice is usually vodka or wine. So did they check the vodka?
You got the Revel calendar? I didn't think you were getting it.
She may have had some of that too. And she makes it if like, why would you think I'm just going upstairs? Like, I'm tired now. I'm sleeping. I don't know. You've been mispressed.
Tara sent me pictures of all the colors, and she said, you know, don't get me wrong, they're pretty, but they're pretty much colors I already have. You know, there was nothing like.
Brush your teeth and get in bed
And I saw them, nothing like really
and then
jumped out at me. But I mean, heck, I wouldn't turn down a Revel Advent calendar though.
went to sleep. But yet she wants them to also believe that she was awake for about half an hour.
All right, you do the Revel and the CND ones. You damn, what other calendars did you get, girl?
But they're obviously asking the questions for a reason, and she doesn't get that. It's based on all the crap she's already said.
Each bottle of wine that was empty in your garbage can that you purchased yesterday, or he purchased, but you two would have consumed together.
Well, I mean, it's receipts, so.
The Revel Advent calendar is $129 now. It's not $99 anymore.
So I don't know what you guys are. I don't.
Yeah, that's what Tara said too, Brandis, about them.
This interview was from February 25th of 2020.
I don't want to smudge my peel base because I did the other day on the Lexi Manny I posted this morning, and I had to file off. I actually have some dark blue
So we already looked
up
at that,
here,
and
but
we
it's
wanna
like
put it again. It's already
under-
stressing, and I will time
under
stamp
the
it so you
peel
can't
base.
see. But if you go back in the stream, you should find it there.
What was the motivation?
There was no motivation. Well,
But we're watching a video that, after talking to you, everything was.
Yeah, I think it was you. Didn't you say you'd share with me? Michelle and I split the Dipnotic Advent. You know how she did it, how you could share with a friend? We did that.
It's not an assumption. The video's there. We played it for you.
so you guys think that I intentionally?
You got up on the couch,
It doesn't
I
matter
walked
what
up
we
the couch, I walked up the stairs and got into bed.
Sarah Boone.
There's no way getting around that. You
And she's
intentionally
stupid
did
because
that.
every time she's she's firing her attorneys.
Okay, well, it's not
It's
fair.
just all these
It's not
years
fair.
she's spending in
Okay,
jail.
that's what I did.
Like she would have already had a trial by now.
She said it. She said it. Oh my word! This woman is so frustrating. It's not fair. It's not fair that you guys.
So you
keep
got
saying that's what I
CN
did.
Designer,
You said you
Revel, Dipnotic, and Madame Glam. Nice.
Like at 12:30. You said you were awake for half an hour. You said
Last
you
year
were-
I got the double
you think
dipped
I was
one.
gonna come back upstairs?
The
Oh,
year before I got the Color My World dips one.
Once I come back,
Those were both
yeah,
just
the whole
12-day
starts-
calendars. And if Mel didn't do the share with a friend, there was no way I was going to be able to get it. And not only that, Michelle's letting me pay her like in installments. So like I paid half
You told us that. You
to
didn't
her
say it.
and I'm going to pay the other half after Christmas. So really, I wouldn't have been able to do it if Michelle wasn't such a sweet friend, you know?
One finger.
Well, the damn poll didn't do them no good, did it?
Notice how she speaks to the male detective versus the female. She's much more aggressive with the male, And just remember, she's had 7.
Oh, you got Madam Glam and Kaival, Tara?
Previous one, number 6, that just quit.
You guys said the Madam Glam had like one spectacular polish in it or something.
He's a this, he's a that. So abusive, still abusive.
Is the Kaival a 12 or a 24 day or 25 day?
But he could push it open. No, he couldn't. The video showed him pushing up.
Christy's doing something nice for all of us. I'm not really sure what. You know, remember we all picked those boxes? We did a white elephant. So that was kind of fun. Boxes got stolen. We had to pick pictures of boxes and then she was going to send them out. But then she asked us a couple more questions yesterday, right? Our favorite colors and something else. Oh, our zodiac signs.
He nor I. Well, he's dead as a result of on each other.
Brandis, if you want to send them to me, I definitely won't turn them down. But I'm not going to force you to, you know.
You're right.
He doesn't, whatever that is.
So I changed my nails yesterday and I still don't like what the design on these two. So I'm going to file it off again. And I might just leave them plain blue. Remember yesterday? Oh, yesterday I ended the live, right? So I had stamped in white originally. And I'm like, I didn't really like it. So then I did this, but stupid me smudged up here and I don't know. I think I can do something better. I don't know what. I thought, oh, pink, because there's pink flashes in this, but you really don't see them. So I think white would probably be better, but I have no idea what to stamp on it. Let me ask you guys, tell me if you know what these stamps are meant for. Where they're supposed to go. Check it out. See all these at the bottom?
You guys, just because he has those, automatically blame it on me.
Where would you stamp that?
You're injured and he gets arrested. Is that not fair?
At the cuticle? I mean, it's a weird shape.
Right.
He has injuries. You have injuries. Like, what does that mean?
At the...
Now she's doing that. Really?
No. I mean, where do you stamp those?
That's the tone I'm getting from that. Really? Really? I'm the victim. How could you say that? Is what you might as well say there. Look at it.
I don't have
It
any.
is?
Because he and I have not.
Yeah, but how, Tara?
So every time that you guys fight, you both hit each other? So you should have probably gone to jail all those times that he went to jail for domestic?
It goes off the nail?
But he completely.
How do you do it? Because look, this is a snowflake. It would go off the nail.
Because the reason why I got taken in was because my story was different than his.
Or do you put it up high? So the design is on the nail. That's what you do, right? Duh. Okay, I get it. I like that snowflake. I never realized they were snowflakes.
And his ex-wife.
Well, a couple of them are. A few of them.
Yes.
All right. Well, that makes sense. Thank you, Tara.
I'm not saying that he doesn't abuse you.
Absolutely.
I did flip it like this, right? It would go like that or like that. No, not like that.
I've never dealt with anything like this before.
Or go like that.
I know what to do, how to do it, and I always know what to do and how to do it.
Oh, you
This
Right?
I don't know.
This
I
way.
don't know like what's going on or like.
The other way?
We're simply trying to find out as well. Again, we got.
This way, Tara?
You're
What?
telling us, we're going with what you're saying, but then we find stuff that negates what you're telling us.
And I don't even remember doing that.
You're
But
telling
that's
us
not
that
the
we're
shape of my
What
nail.
we're simply doing is telling you what we saw in the video
I
and repeating what
understand.
you told us.
I understand. Because I don't remember that.
I don't understand.
Doesn't mean it didn't happen just because you don't remember it.
So is the texting thing something about me? Like
Because
The what? Texting? Oh, no, I'm texting.
what shape nail are these for then?
You guys are scaring me, so like I don't know like what to expect. I mean, I had questions.
I don't understand how this would work on a stiletto nail.
Oh, okay. So it just means, are you going to cuff me?
Because
Basically what she's asking.
there'd be nothing down here.
Sarah Booth
You
is
know?
in the room. Oh crap! I'm cornered. These people are going to cuff me. let's just get it over with. When does this happen? That's
It seems like it would make more sense like this.
Still have things to work out, okay? She thought she's going home right after this.
I don't know. I'm confused. Now I'm more confused. I thought I had it figured out.
You're the person that killed him, right?
All right, we are good.
You left him in a bag when she begged you to say,
All right, it's beautiful.
and you got up off the couch and went upstairs and left him in that bag.
Not intentionally.
Again,
Here we go, going to pink.
Look how she talks to the male detective. Not.
All right, such a gorgeous trio, you guys, right? All right, so we'll use mistletoe magic and golden bubble lights today. I'm gonna do golden bubble lights, the glitter, on my index and pinky, and mistletoe magic on the thumb, middle, and ring. So pretty simple.
It's alcohol. Not again.
The reason that you tell them?
It's alcohol's fault, guys. That's why every killer ever is an alcoholic, right? No.
There you are. I was wondering, Michelle. You know what you missed? I just watched days 1, 2, and 3 of the Dipnotic Advent calendar.
But she only had one glass.
So I was just gonna do day 1, but since days 2 and 3 are Saturday and Sunday, and I'm not gonna be live, I swatched 2 and 3. So here they are. This is a purple to pink thermal, and it's called Pop Princess. And then this gorgeous pink shimmer is called Millennial, and I love this foil here with the purple and pink. That's called Nostalgia, and I can't wait to wear them. So every day during the live, I will open one for each day, except on Fridays, I will do Saturday and Sundays as well. And I'm going to do a reel for each day.
You all?
Everything okay, Michelle? Or are you just busy?
I did not intentionally kill him.
so your intention.
I don't know what it is I need to do or how to do it or what to say or how to say it.
Okay, I'm going to pour it over.
Everyone knows.
What a gorgeous green. I can already tell I love it.
And love him and continuously helped him throughout his life with me and made him a happier, better person.
Everybody has their limits.
Everyone knows that.
Okay, so you made him a happier.
Yay! Oh, good.
That's the best thing that ever happened to him, right? Which is why his family said.
Good, I'm glad. Did he bring his elk to the butcher?
Stay with us, or you're gonna stay with her, the blue-eyed white dragon lady. Because they enabled each other. But it doesn't mean put each other in suitcases. My word, Sarah, that's next level. Not intentionally. We're never going to hear that ever again, right?
Everybody has their limits.
So it's like, okay, so while we're in a good place right now, I'm gonna snap. Is that what it? While we're in a good place right now.
Yes, absolutely. I got you on video screaming.
They literally like, yes, because how else do you explain it then?
There we go.
While we're in a good place, which tells me either two things. You're not in a good place at all, or you're sabotaging.
Michelle, I'm
your
using
good
mistletoe
things.
magic from Dipnotic and golden bubble lights. That one was from last year. Do you remember that
So
glitter?
intentions mean
Um,
your actions resulted in his death.
But mistletoe magic from this year.
Paved the road to hell.
As tempted as I was to use some of the Advent colors,
No, that's what matters.
I gotta promote, you know.
Including filming how distressed he was in the suitcase. They speak loud.
So you can see that a lot of foils aren't getting picked up with this pour over method, but this is not too heavy on the foils. And I'll lay flat for our second layer.
The videos was from last night.
Clearly,
So was it that? Yeah.
Don't mind my TV, I'm listening to the interrogation of Sarah Boone. It's a continuation from what we were listening to yesterday.
But you
but that's
did.
not for being playful.
But no one's
And
laughing.
having a good day.
No one's laughing except you.
Every time a day.
Michelle, I just want to thank you again for making it possible for me to get the Dipnotic Advent calendar.
That's
If
the
it
point.
wasn't
That
for
was a
you,
good day. What did a bad day look like?
I wouldn't have been able to get it at all. So,
Or
It really means a lot to me that you did me. Give me a solid, girl. I appreciate you.
Families after they consume alcohol.
It depends. It's like it's well,
Because you're sober now, so sober you,
Nice
What about
person,
drunk
you
you?
know?
not. It's both of us. It's both of us, and it's again, it's not fair.
No dead carcass allowed here.
The mark that he has on him.
So you're gonna try it? You're gonna eat it?
Asked you where they came from.
I have no idea.
Has he ever had elk before?
I have no.
Have any of you guys had elk? Patty probably. Well, Patty may
I
have.
did not lay a hand on him.
You just zip them.
Patty, have you ever had elk?
You just zip them in the bag. And then you flip the bag around
And then
several times.
I didn't do that intentionally.
You didn't intentionally flip the bag around?
No. Why would I do that?
well, you
Good
told
question,
me
you
you did
did.
it.
Okay, such a beautiful shade of green.
You had to put them upside
She's
down.
put out quite a few gorgeous greens this year.
Oh my gosh.
But
See, that's the important
body.
so here are some pictures of the suitcase. If you guys missed the video earlier, so in the video that we saw, the suitcase was upside
This is
down.
a thin brush.
And later it was flipped over. Isn't it horrible? So it's quite a sizable suitcase. And he wasn't the biggest guy.
There we
I
go.
guess that's how he fit in it. But it must have been in fetal position, which is so sad.
And then, fortunately, too, that nobody else is there. That's
We
been
have a
our
video showing the suitcase in several different positions.
So this time I'm gonna pat down my foil pieces because I want these pieces on the nail. If you're looking for, lighter foil coverage and you're not particularly interested in getting these foils to stick, you could just leave it, move on to your next nail, let it dry naturally, and then just brush off, and just small little pieces will stick.
Effort was towards it. No malicious.
I would
I'm
say
the point of
because
the
that
video.
helps you sleep, but you're not sleeping,
I
so.
mean,
Last night, I maybe got an hour.
Right.
in your voice, you can hear the maliciousness. The fuck you is very, very.
Look how pretty that
You
is.
don't talk to people like that. That's not like a common, like, hey, Scott, fuck you. That's not common. It's not something people do. And no one that sees that is gonna think that. Okay. So we were.
Well, it was really sweet of you, Michelle, to think of me, you know what I mean?
There's no.
And not only that, but willing to
I'd probably be calling myself that too.
My intent.
take my money in increments, you know what I mean? So that, because that was another thing, if I didn't,
Waiting for.
not only sharing it, but you agreeing to let me pay you, half at once and half later on, made it possible.
No one can, you can't fly up the stairs, no one can take you up the stairs. You go up the stairs, you lay in the bed, and you wait for him.
So I appreciate your sweetness, your generosity, and your kindness. You're a good friend to me. You've always been a good friend to me.
It doesn't matter. So it's get the time frame out of your mind. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because there's this. So it doesn't matter anything what it is I say. So it makes no difference whatsoever. It's just you're lying and like you're not.
It's supposed to be in the 50s today. So woohoo.
Oh, I never said that I was drunk. Exactly, but you did here today.
That's okay.
You said earlier,
Everything recorded.
Alcohol.
you blamed it on the alcohol.
You blamed it on alcohol. Alcohol does a lot to people.
Yes, but I never said I was drunk.
So you did this sober. You knowingly left them down there sober.
I have already.
So yeah, her definition of drunk. Well, I would hate to see what that
Okay,
is.
there we go.
If this would be her not remembering making the videos, hitting the bed, falling asleep for like.
Oh, how do you prepare it?
All the calls from her ex-husband because
How do you cook elk?
with her son. Wow.
Patty was driving. She's taken her granddaughter to the doctors.
But if that's sober, you. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Told those of you also that we were both drinking.
That you want to admit that you were drunk. Is that?
I'm telling you all both. This has
This
changed
base
my
is
life.
almost empty.
I will take this. I don't know. That's what she's saying.
She said, "This has changed my life. I will take this." Yeah, you will. Like this. Are you taking accountability? When she says, "I will take this,"
I got a bunch of foils on this side, but none on the other
it's
side.
okay.
I'm gonna have to
I'm gonna take
even
this
that
now.
out somehow.
It's changed my life. Yeah, literally in jail since this day to right now, waiting for trial and being such a nuisance to the attorneys, except for the ones that had conflict of interest. She's on attorney number 7, public defender.
Oh, she's on
Come on,
attorney
work
number
with her.
7. Okay. I
That is
thought it
now
was
this
8.
Final one.
I was wrong.
We don't know if it's the final one, but Winston Hobson, if he quits, she might defend herself. But it's her own fault as well for delaying her own trial. Yeah, it really did change her life. But you know who else's life it changed? George's. It ended his life. And she still hasn't shown any remorse, no sorrow, no remorse, no guilt about it.
Okay.
Quite shocking.
Absolutely. But you're trying to dance around the fact that
So, but what are you?
Cute.
you left them in there. You're trying to dance around the fact.
Wow, my thumb has a lot of foils compared to the other nails. But I might hand place a couple more here and there.
He's dead. It's
But
not-
you think that I did that intentionally? You think that I did that intentionally?
You intentionally left them in there and left the room.
Need a
You went
cute
upstairs to a
stick.
different room.
You intentionally did that.
You did.
Yes. Because I'm thinking he's gonna get out. Okay, and you did it. Obviously not.
But some,
To me, it wouldn't surprise me if at her trial they present some Google searches of her looking up first-degree murder, second-degree murder, intentional homicide versus not intentional, just like, whoops, accidental, a little bit of manslaughter or something. You know what I mean? Like it sounds like the way she said it, not intentional the whole time. Like
Okay.
she's done a little bit of homework.
I got a couple pieces
And
on
she's
there.
trying to make sure that whatever happens, if she gets arrested, that she'll get the minimum sentence. Which is maybe why she says, "I'll take this."
he's begging saying, I
But
can't
when you
breathe.
say that though,
Okay.
you have to, y'all
Please
don't,
let me out. I can't
y'all
breathe.
don't know George though. Like, again, I thought it was a boy crying wolf. So it's just like, what? Okay.
Now we're going to use Golden Bubble Lights. This is one of my favorite golds from Dipnotic.
So he's not, really,
She has a lot of really pretty golds to choose from, whether you're looking for a fine glitter, a medium glitter, chunky glitter, or a mix of glitters.
Really?
If you're looking for a yellow gold, if you're looking for a champagne gold,
Is that what you got, Sarah?
whatever you're looking for, she's got.
So if your son
And this is really a beautiful one here.
for his life in the same way,
And it's going to go on the pinky and index
God says
fingers.
that was a valid question. And her only childish response is, "Really? Like really?"
Your son in a suitcase. You would only put George in there.
No, George got in the suitcase.
And you looked it up.
Not all the way and not intentionally to leave him there.
That's what happened.
All right.
If you keep going away from it,
I don't know,
that's exactly what happened. You went to bed, woke up the next
Are
day.
you all trying to have me admit that? Like, are you trying to have me admit that?
Is Britt
It's
here?
not true,
No.
Because it's not true.
Oh, really? There are stakes? Do you mean? Oh, really? So you can.
I'm basically stating as a fact that that's what happened.
You got snow? Yay.
Your videos
Oh, so you
are
can cook it.
that
You
up.
cook it the same way you would like steak,
But, guys,
right? Any other meat? Is it a
I
red
don't
meat?
know what you want me to say, other than it was not
Whoops.
kind of maliciousness or intentional. I don't know what or how I can.
When she's talking about maliciousness,
There we go.
not intentional. That's what I mean. It sounds to me like she may have come up with a plan. But this was her bright idea for it's just a mistake. It was just a little game of hide and seek, which doesn't make sense because you're not going to know where the person's hiding. Otherwise, how will you seek? And you didn't seek.
They were
you
both
walked away.
42 years old.
Say it.
She's saying they were playing hide and
I
seek.
love George. Love him. To this day, still. Love him. Love makes you do crazy. It doesn't do.
I would say you don't know what love is at this point. Based on how you treated your ex-husband from what he said, based on how you neglect your son, which is what the ex-husband also said, and we can see it from the day she's supposed to have her son. That very day, she's ignoring all the calls from her ex-husband, whether she's passed out drunk or actually ignoring the calls or dealing with her deceased boyfriend. Oh my word. Yeah. When she's like, love him. You don't know what love is. Mm-mm.
So it's not one of those things where it's like, oh gosh, you know what? I've done enough for you.
This is not fine and small
Why I'm here
glitters
I
in
still haven't
this
given
tube.
up on him. I would do anything for him.
When you gave up checking up on them.
All right, let's pour out so we can lay flat for our next layer.
Yeah, what about that? That's when you gave up.
We're simply just trying to go through, I mean, again, you gave us a completely different story that you churched up to. This was such a laughing matter.
It was fun.
Not by that
All
video.
day, all
Not by
day.
that video, that
All
part.
day.
Anybody look at it, I don't think anybody looks
Oh.
at it, but George is having fun right now.
So I'm flipping my finger over and I'm gonna
That I
carefully lay flat into the glitter.
don't know me. Would do something like that, especially having a 9-year-old son. Like, why-
I know someone.
Why are you so like caught on what we?
Why would you put your son in a suitcase when he was then 5? Allegedly, if it was her son, that she posted on Facebook in a suitcase to the point where the whole community on Facebook they were worried, reported it to the police. They investigated it. They said it was consensual. The child wanted to get in the suitcase.
Just pat these glitters
Why
flat.
did you do that when he was 5?
We don't want any of them to dry standing up
She is
if we can help it.
Shame. She's getting nowhere.
Babe,
Yeah.
because you should be
It's
more
like
concerned about what you told us.
All
It's
right.
because like you guys are like trying
The things that the video shows that are.
It is a red
you
meat?
told us
Okay.
And what you know.
like what is opposite?
5:30, so 8:30 p.m. my time.
Wait,
All right. If I'm awake, I'll be there.
But then it stops.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're gonna do, Brandis?
Well, I
For Manny?
No, he's not
not
gonna get out.
screaming at him.
Sounds like screaming at me.
I don't know what you all want me to tell you. In no way, shape, or form was it intentional. At all. Ever.
There we go.
Are you still gonna allow us to see your fingernails?
Go for it.
Alright, I'm gonna get that set up.
So welcome to everyone.
This is
joining
such a pretty
now. I really
gold.
appreciate you checking in here with us. There's about 100 people or so that just joined now. So we are looking at this Sarah Boone police interview. Previously, we had a presentation so that we could go over the details of the case, the timeline. We looked at listen to the 911 call, and then also the police talking to Sarah and her ex-husband outside of the home where George was inside, deceased after Sarah had put him in a suitcase and zipped it up. So we've done that, and so that's what we're doing now. We are at 1 hour 51 out of 2 hours and 22, so we've got about half an hour left. And then I'll do some timestamps for you in case you want to catch up on the case or refresh yourself or just, I don't know, see my coverage on it if you are already.
Yeah, I saw your negative space chrome,
If you've already done that,
Manny,
thank you so much for being
with the snowflakes.
liking
You want to try it again?
Sarah Boone. Also, you could use the hashtag DV awareness or domestic violence awareness.
The thumbs still looked really good. Like I could totally tell they were snowflakes, you know.
Really appreciate it. So now they're going to, swab. It's buckle swab time and fingerprint forensic testing time. I actually defluffed that because it's really just paper flapping.
All right.
Going on paper flapping and her just showing her hands. It wasn't all that interesting. So let's continue here.
No, but when you come back and I talk about this,
Do you need water? No. When you come back, though, can I go over my notes? We have some things to discuss. I've brought notes.
Okay, we're gonna encapsulate now.
Thank you.
so what?
Just don't understand.
So it
I don't
was,
understand how your story changes so much. to the
How
fact
is
that
it changing? Please help me explain, understand.
you went on about how this was such a playful thing.
That'll look nice.
And it probably was for a few minutes, but then it obviously changes. The whole demeanor of this whole situation completely changes. It's not the funny, laughing matter. He's not laughing at all.
I didn't think he was being serious.
You absolutely sound serious.
I didn't think so. Like,
You don't think your voice, you sounded serious?
okay. I don't know what you want me to tell you. It was a great day. It didn't end well,
I was
obviously.
gonna say that,
I can't explain to you. I can't explain to you how horrific it was to find him. Horrific. Because I don't remember taking this video.
I thought they were doing something with the sewers, the sewer pipes. I told you guys they've been doing work in the roads all around my neighborhood, but I spoke to one of the officers who was out there yesterday, and it's actually the gas line they're doing something replacing.
HD 777 says, why are we watching this, by the way?
I am encapsulating the foil dip nails first, just so I don't risk contaminating, getting glitter on my foil nails.
One of the members informed me that actually, no, it's been delayed again. I'm like, no, again. Now, the pre-trial hearing is on January 16th, and I think the trial is set for, I don't even want to say the date because it keeps on moving, but so far it seems to be January 24th-ish of 2024. So, yeah, we are trial prepping. That's what we're doing. And when I heard the new date, I actually considered, should we do this later?
Okay.
We could always go, we could revisit this stream later, go over it when it gets closer to whenever the trial will actually happen. If she could just stop pissing off all the public defenders, chasing them away. My word, can we just get to trial?
here's the good thing.
All right.
Is you don't remember taking videos.
Let's do the glitter nails.
You don't remember them being in the suitcase, and you're still telling me that you had your wits about you. How does someone have their wits about them when?
See, that's the thing too. But you can clearly tell. You can clearly tell that I had been drinking some. You can clearly tell.
I had several people that came up to me in that apartment complex said that you were drunk on a daily basis.
Oh my gosh. Right.
Regularly.
I totally forgot it was Together We Manny Day.
No, it's time to gaslight to the max. Like, obviously not. The entire complex has to be
Light blue, red, and white. Ooh, cute colors.
Investment.
Oh, ooh, I can't wait to see.
Sometimes you were walking around apparently.
I'm just lucky I had a Manny that fit with the theme. And only because of the name of the dip.
Okay.
Because it's not.
These are your neighbors, the one that live next to you. Your property manager does not live next to you. They see you every day. How many, you had two neighbors you went to and asked to go to the
See, that is just
restroom.
not fair.
You had two different neighbors that lived directly next to you. You asked to use the restroom and they told you no and turned you away.
Push that face out.
No, okay. Kim and Kim is not a nice person.
Okay, not a nice person. That neighbor who said that I'm a drunk, no, she's not a nice person. Horrible person. I mean, just think about how many people. She actually has nothing nice to say about anyone.
Okay, there we go.
When did she ever say? Because she said
Last nail to encapsulate.
family, sister, ex-wife, all of them.
It's supposed to rain later and it's getting dark out. Looking at.
Hardware store where George last worked, which the Ace hardware store got liquidated. It didn't make it financially. It's not because George got fired or something like that. And she's like, nope, that's got horrible management. Now she's going to name people in the neighborhood and be like, horrible person. Listen, Kim,
All
Eli,
right, there we
if
go.
you are watching, this is a safe space here. I hope you're with us. When we covered Letitia Gannenstock's case and the Letitia Stock trial, there were lots of people in the community there that were like, that I had to deal with her. Hear all the crap she said, and they were here with us, chatting with us, so that was really nice as well. So just know we got your back. Okay.
Person. She's just automatically not nice. Even after
Okay.
we looked over
Look at my mess, you guys.
She's not a nice person.
Then why would you think she would let you use the restroom?
Because Eli wasn't there. Eli comes over and talks to us sometimes, which I think pisses Tim off because he comes over and talks to us. The two of them.
All right, time to activate.
My neighbors down the street, down the way, they're totally.
Did anybody else forget about Together We Manny, or did you guys all remember?
Go over there and try over there. I wouldn't let somebody go upstairs and use my-
Usually I remind you guys every month. I totally blanked.
She's like, I wouldn't let someone go upstairs and use my.
I'll be like, don't forget, Friday's Together We Manny Day.
So when I met it, little learner, okay.
But I think because it fell on the first, it just,
I wouldn't do that. Oh, so you don't
I
mess
wasn't
around
thinking.
recognize
I don't know.
people if you can piss in their house. Because that makes sense, right? It's making me so angry. Like she was like passed out on
Very nice.
their patio or their porch, right? Some mornings they would get up and get ready to go to work and come out. This is what neighbors said, and they'd be like, "Why is she asleep on our freaking porch at 9 in the morning?" And she's like, "But the way she's doing it, I'm like, ew, I wouldn't let them. So you're just gonna go around super drunk asking people if you can pee in their house?"
That's what the downstairs one is for.
If it's somebody you like, which is somebody you knew,
They're in the process of doing all this stuff in the kitchen, and there's stuff in the bathroom, and the toilet doesn't work. Just walk across the way, no problem. And of course they let them and them, they're together. They're family. And then Alexis, we really want to know, and I hope it doesn't get them in trouble, but he is over here illegally. So he's trying to work on getting his green card.
what is that?
I don't think that's true at all. He's from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I don't know if he is or isn't, but don't you think that's even worse? Whether he is or isn't an illegal immigrant. That's what she's trying to say.
There we
I
go.
want to say lots of words right now. Trying to hold myself back.
Okay, so this is what they
Really
look
sad.
like after activating. It's a cute color combination, I think. Looks good together.
They didn't want
And I can't F it up with any nail art because there's something already on every nail, so woohoo!
Eli and Kim.
Drunk on a regular basis.
Eli and Kim. Okay.
No nails in 2 days, Michelle? Too tired?
And they said no.
No, she said no.
But why are you asking?
You did an ice like Manny?
That's what
The
I want to
Manny
know.
I did, the name of the dip is I only have ice for you.
Walking around, like waltzing around the neighborhood asking people if you can pee. But true
I just
crime
did a one
is,
color.
hey, I'm not sure if you're being
But I was gonna be posting it today regardless. It worked for for Together We Manny.
Just remember,
I got
in
lucky.
serious cases, you can judge because there was no
Oh.
seeking. She said they were playing hide and seek, but in the 911 call said he put him in the suitcase. She said,
Just put a
"I
new
put
coil
him
in
the
my
suitcase."
vape.
You do not
My
put
liquid tastes so
someone in
good.
a hiding spot and then walk away. That's literally the opposite of hide and seek, right? So hide and seek is one thing. Stuff in a suitcase and walk away, that's another. That's terrible.
Brandis. Oh, Janet's not here. Brandis, Janet and I are gonna do that
Oh, you get in the
Christmas bulb Manny and post on Monday if you want to do it with us.
I mean, at this point, it's kind
Do
of
yours with the cat eye if you want.
defending herself. Then it's going to be like Daryl Brooks. That will be. We
Just
need
wanna
Judge
offer-
Darrow. We need Judge Darrow in that situation. Wrong state for that though. Oh dear.
And like I said, she's not a nice person.
Yep.
Just come in.
You said that we said.
And you don't have to allow us to do it, just, you know. I think that I don't know.
Got my feet up on the chair next to me. Feeling pretty comfy.
Am I getting?
Oh, really? It looks awesome.
Yes, Teresa.
Ah, I can't wait to see. How'd you do it, Tara?
Yes, correct. She was talking about one of her neighbors, not George. I just thought she said earlier that some of her neighbors. She always name drops Philadelphia and Pennsylvania. It's as if she'd said everyone's from there. But maybe she was just talking about George's family back earlier in the stream, right? But she's talking that badly about her neighbors. Kim's a horrible person. This one's an illegal immigrant. Okay, just like rat them out. And then
Wait, I want to know how she did it though. Did you use like
she needs a mirror.
like that Aurora
Oh, she
crystal
has one.
paper? Did you use flakes? How'd you do it?
I hope she looks at it. take some accountability, right?
What about Lucy's laptop?
Not too late.
What does that mean?
We're still going through everything.
Oh, that's fine.
You're the one that's telling us the videos that we need to see on it, so we
That's
need to do our due diligence that we go through.
Here comes her
See, and
questions.
that backfires on me now too, because now you all think that I had even more intent to do what I did then, which was not intentional.
Oh, with top
Is
coat.
that correct?
You're asking about your timing.
No, but I'm asking if that's correct.
No, I'm not gonna agree to anything that you're saying. I'm not, that you're.
So his probation officer.
You talking to me, Brandis? About the sounds good.
Inform her or do I need to call her?
We don't need to, we don't have jokes on her, so that's kind of reason.
Her tips always apply so good.
No.
Or I just do a better job with her dips, but I think it's her dips, you know.
I didn't know how it was.
Legally, we just have to tell his parents, and we don't.
I'm not sure that these are
Everybody else?
I didn't even know.
cured yet. Yeah, they're not.
So the same thing for classes. I need to do that too.
She's literally going over a to-do list now. Like, all right, guys, here's my action plan. So in this meeting, that's how she's treating it now. In this conference, okay, what we're discussing now is what I need to do next. Pulling this one and that one and doing this and carry. Come on, just cover already, right? They do cover after this. Not yet. We still got 25 minutes or so.
You need to do what?
Substance abuse class and his battery intervention. Yeah, we don't have to carry that. So.
I should go check my mail. I had something out for delivery, but I don't know what it is.
Was the cause of that?
She is still pending.
Could be something from my mother.
Hold the body for an additional day to see if more of those bruises turn into something bigger.
I ordered Nick a new pair of sneakers last night. His birthday is 3 days before Christmas, too, so either he'll get them for his birthday or for Christmas. But I have like $40 left. I'm like, where am I gonna spend $40?
So
Like,
Jennifer says she asked to use the neighbor's bathroom.
I've only bought
She
Nick
wanted
one
to
gift,
use
the sneakers.
CSI. From what I've read,
Those were
over time,
$60 bucks,
she
but
asked to use the neighbor's bathroom because she was so drunk and needed to get to the closest one.
$40 doesn't go very far.
So I don't know. That sounds a little bit like her. Based on what we've heard so far, if she is the property manager, say she was walking around the grounds, dressed inappropriately in broad daylight, completely drunk, and you know all her neighbors were not the biggest fans. They just like this couple. You hear shouting, fighting. They're drinking. They're playing loud music, and Sarah's walking around everywhere, and sometimes asking to use bathroom. So that's what I read there. That's where I get that from. But I wonder, is this her story? Because it sounds like it, right? That she would be like, you know what? This is why I did it. Yeah, she has a story for everything. Rescue Mom is busted.
So the ones on the head, I asked her because I was in the suitcase and she said she had that problem.
I didn't touch him, nor did he touch me. I'm leaving it at that. So I don't know if you all know how to do this because so that's what I was gonna ask you, to ask you. So are you all updating his parents today or when you get final, whatever?
I mean, can you believe she did say she likes to be in control? I mean, her dominating behavior.
All right, awesome, Brandis.
Constantly looking at the detective. I mean, he's just like.
We're gonna post Monday, okay? He's got all weekend to work on it.
She likes to do that. She seems to either be in victim mode.
And Janet doesn't have Chrome, so we're just gonna do regular dip colors. We were thinking red, green, blue, and then a gold and a silver. I guess you could do whatever colors you wanted. Whatever you have magnetic gels of.
All right, guys. So how do we sort this little problem out? This whole thing. But, yeah, you're gonna get cuffed after this.
What are you trying to say? Because we're gonna talk to with them. Okay, but it's gonna come down to me. What do you mean? Like, so it's being put on me. Who said that? But I'm not, so what does the super tell them?
We're gonna give them an update, just like we gave you an update on the autopsy.
Don't worry, they're gonna see it on the Google alerts, on the news, and everywhere as well. But the detective did say they call his family. I'm just saying, she's like, who's
All
gonna
right.
tell these people? Don't worry. Don't worry, the news will take care of that.
So I am gonna file my glitter nails last because I activated them last,
Here's the thing, we had to deliver news.
or I think I did.
There's not a whole lot of conversation that goes on after that. It's not very easy.
Was it yesterday or Sunday? Sunday. Today's Tuesday, right? Did you have it yesterday? Did you have it yesterday? Right. Did you have it yesterday?
It's a valid question.
Really? Yes, on Monday.
Okay.
Got it. So I don't know if I asked you guys or how I find this out other than talking to his parents, which
So Anonymous says, didn't you get thrown down the stairs in the suitcase? Who did that, Sarah? Now, who did that, Sarah? Apparently, he did, because neighbors could hear, like, thumping sounds and stuff, which is horrible to think about. So when she's like, I didn't touch him, it's pretty scary when they tell her. And it will be interesting at the trial to hear what the medical examiner
That looks
say.
good.
Saying the blunt force trauma and things, they don't think that's from being in a suitcase or the flipping over of a
Ooh, that sounds gorgeous.
down the stairs, or I was going to say, what did she, I don't know, take the suitcase or something horrible. Thank you. What's the case?
not gonna happen. Yeah. Probably a terrible idea. What, how?
I'm not very good with the cat eyes. Plus, they're gels and they irritate me, you know. I'm scared to use gels like in a full mani beyond like a little bit for nail art.
On good notes by Maya.
It'll
So,
be up to them to make their arrangements of what they want to do. She just told you this quick, just being told last night, I'll pretty much be willing to wager that they have not even considered what they're gonna do.
I thought he came in early, so I've been there with parents.
I'm using the sponge file here to smooth out these nails. It worked really well.
Like I was gonna call his former employees whom he really cared for and let them know. You can always be honest. I just don't wanna do something that I'm not supposed to. How do I go about getting his, wedding ring, engagement ring? Is that the medical examiner's office?
These questions are so wildly inappropriate. Talking about funeral, like, okay, so what are these actual cause of death? Like what, you know, the way she asked it was just so cold. These questions are very cold. And then like, how can I get hold of these wedding?
Okay.
And they were married, they were dating, right? So is that, you know what I mean? They were dating for 3.5
This is super
years. They were not
pointy.
married. Now she's saying, how can I get hold of his wedding ring? What do you want to pawn that?
Too
off?
pointy for me.
Sounds like at this moment. And he's like, so funeral arrangements. Also, I'm gonna call all of his ex-colleagues who he really cared for and just tell them, you know, he's no longer with us. But the way she says it is just so
There we go.
cold
All
and
right, that's
controlling.
better.
What do you think? What do you read from it?
Come to us eventually, and then.
It'll be released
Oh,
to the next one, Kim.
yeah, okay. I bought it for him.
That is a civil issue.
Okay,
As long as finger it goes,
okay. So he bought him a ring. Okay. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
it's a valid question.
Really? Yes, on Monday. Got it.
Very aggressive. I just went back a little bit. I just want to hear
So I
the.
don't know if I asked you guys or how I find this out other than talking to him. It's not gonna happen. Yeah. What, how do you guys suggest me finding out about funeral?
That's not even something that's been probably talked about.
between the family. That's not something we ask. We have no way of. I didn't know, that's why I'm asking. So,
It'd be up to them to make their arrangements with what they want to do. Like she just told you this quick,
Okay.
being told last night, I'll pretty much be willing to wager that they have many.
See, this is where I read, like we did earlier, that she's very possessive because even beyond George's death, she wants to know about the funeral. So where's his body going to be? Where's the engagement ring going to be? She wants to control, yes, the narrative and everything about him and his life and how people perceive everything that happened. I mean, it's actually really scary. Nikki, thank you so much.
Bring
You
it
said,
back.
Sophie, you're covering this
Dip
content.
off.
Yeah, whenever we get there. I really thought it's going to be December. I was like, it's now we're getting there. Nope, it's moved again. January. Pre-trial hearing is January 16th.
Oh, she's got a pre-trial hearing scheduled for January 16th. We'll see. She might end up representing herself. She's gonna run out of attorneys, court-appointed attorneys.
I don't know if I have the right to or not, but like I was gonna call his former employees whom he really cared for and let them know. You can call whoever you want. I just don't wanna do something that I'm not supposed to. How do I go about getting his, wedding ring, engagement ring?
Okay, that's what I just wanted to hear because she said wedding ring, which is what got me confused because they weren't married, but engagement, wedding ring, engagement ring.
All right, there we go.
Why are you asking this the next day? Like his autopsy was only performed that morning. They were only there the afternoon before. So in this moment where she's sitting there,
Looks
the afternoon
good.
before is when the police were there. Around noon the day before is when she discovered her boyfriend dead in the suitcase she had picked him up. And here she's already like, all right, let's just get to it. And one shouldn't speculate this way, but when she said everybody in her family is just deceased, when she said, well, I was there with all of them, when they say you can't just go there, or when she asked about the medical examiner now,
These are
funeral and all
smooth.
that, she's like, I was there with whatever she did, aunt, uncle, grandparents. Okay, I'd love to know more about that.
Set the medical examiner process, it'll come to us eventually, and then.
There we go.
I got it done.
That was a civil issue. It was on his finger, it goes to them, they're the ones that are gonna release it, we don't have any say in it.
I have it.
So for all of
The
this,
shifty
how
one.
do I find out what's what, how many, like?
Oh no, I don't think I do have. Hold on.
What is she doing?
Necromancer, that one.
Hand with blood and necktie with blood was from the suitcase.
No, that's a flaky.
Why would you guys, you'll see it there.
Yeah, I don't think I have it, but
And this is the,
I'd rather quit dipping before I buy from Dipomania.
yeah, when anything can be released, we will release it, but we are very early in this investigation. Not an overnight process, unfortunately. So, what's next?
They're gonna come, slaughter.
See, she wants to know the whole time. What's next? So where do we go from here? Can I go home now? Worry about that baseball bat.
Fingers.
No, I'm talking about like in the long run. Like, what do I need? Like, do I need to be doing something or like? I can't tell you. I mean, like, so like for.
Just using my ergo file around the cuticle area here. This is the last thing I do in my filing work. After this, we'll just clean off the nails and we can reactivate and top coat.
So I don't want to be at home with Lucas and you guys.
She's reading the room. She is so reading the room. She's like, oh, I'm hearing the sound of second-degree murder from my Google searches. I'm speculating the Google searches. The way she talks about malicious intent, intentionally, not intentionally. You know, she's like, I'm hearing what you're accusing me I mean, she's basically saying, okay, get the cuffs out. Let's go. I know it's probably going to be second degree murder. That's what it sounds like. Controlling the room.
Show up. So, we're still investigating. So I don't know what you want me to talk
So yesterday, Kendra goes on to Instagram at 11:20 and text messages me and Patty
kind of thing, or like, 'cause
at 11:20. Like, she knows I'm not going to be there to respond to the message. She knows where we all are.
I'm not admitting anything.
I swear, it feels like it was purposeful.
And I killed George. That's not the situation.
I mean, at one point, she was my best friend, but I'm closer to you guys than I am to her now. And it's been like that for a while. You know, I'll always wish her well and care about her, but
Lady, you are jumping the gun. Oh, my word.
I don't know, she's not around anymore, you know. She's moved on with her life, and I've moved on with mine. All right, let's clean these babies off.
You want me to tell you how to not be accused of a crime? I'm trying to prepare myself for whatever may need to be done, so I can stick up for myself.
What a pretty foil dip. And I'm super happy I picked golden bubble lights to pair with it because it's a perfect match.
I only want
Perfect
to do my
match.
thing. After all this, she's like, what do I do? Oh, so not such a straight A student then. At least not in those topics.
All right.
Goodness, right? Yeah, any
What
teacher
a
is
mess.
So juvenile. Mm-hmm.
I just don't want you guys to, again.
So what I'm going to do is just reactivate the nails. This is important if you're using dip top coat, right? You need this
I told you yesterday that we don't want to do anything around your son, hence why you think
so that your dip top coat will
I
dry.
don't know why you think that's gonna change. That and or me not just show up back home. I'm sorry, what? That or what? Me just not show up back home. That's what, he's so happy that I'm staying there at the house with Brian.
There we go.
And I'm not going back to the house, to my house, for however long I can.
Aw, thanks, Michelle.
And again, if you don't mind me asking,
For whatever to blow over. Just like let the dust settle after George's family, you know, just calms down. Maybe then I'll go back to my own house. But for now, I'm in with my ex-husband. Like, come on, baby. Don't worry. I'm sure he was very relieved.
I hope I don't sound like a whole poor me fest. I don't want it to be like that, you know. You guys are my friends. You guys are my closest friends. So I talk to you about what's going on in my life. And I am an open book, pretty much, you know.
I also heard that. It sounds very
I try to be careful with like certain information I say, like regarding you guys, but as far as me, I'm not really worried, you know, about anybody. I'm not giving out my social security number, my last name, or anything. So, anyway, well, yeah, I am giving out my last name on my profiles, but I don't even know where I was going with all this. I don't know. I like to bounce ideas off of you guys. I like to get you guys' advice. I'd like to know what you guys would do in certain situations. And then, of course, all the nail stuff. I want to know all the nail stuff. If you're doing a nail technique and I don't know about it, I want to know everything. How you did it step by step. Yeah, I want to know all the nail things.
You're going to be all over the internet eventually, lady.
And
Welcome to 2023, the end of. We're almost to 2024. Ready for.
I love that.
Defending yourself or what? Because this rate is not looking good. Also, welcome.
We all sharing nails as our passion, and people do come and go. Brandis, you've seen it, I'm sure. You know, I've seen it. The longer you're around, the more people you see. You don't even sometimes notice they disappeared. It's just like you might think, hey, I haven't seen a Manny from so-and-so in a while. And you go and you're like, shit, they haven't posted since March or something, you know? And I mean, Kendra's only doing what Christy sends her. She's not keeping up and doing one mani a week like she's supposed to be. She's doing the manis she has to. And that's the only company she's got left. And I think that that's
Anonymous is claiming we're just watching what you filmed.
probably going to end soon, you know.
It's fuel to the fire.
So I think that she's just moved on, you know. She doesn't have the time that she had before, and that's fine.
I'm not saying that we're gonna go and.
Like I said, some people are only meant to be in your life for a certain amount of time, you know.
Again, this is the Orange County Sheriff's Office as public.
But the rest of you better never leave me.
So, it's just, like, I'm not, you're making it sound like.
So I'm just wiping off my nails in case any activator is still on them.
So.
I should say any wet activator.
Well, that's what's going to happen. I cannot.
She's already just saying.
Even with this window cracked, I'm warm.
Oh man. Okay, we still go.
Whenever I talk about my feelings and stuff, I break out into a sweat. I think it's like anxiety provoking.
Thank you all for being here. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe. Become part of this fantastic community. I'm sure you're gonna love it here. I mean, if you don't, you can always unsubscribe.
Okay, there we go.
But do hit that button.
Time to top coat. So we're gonna do 2 layers. I'm gonna go through and do 1 layer on each nail, and then I'll go back through in the same order and do a second layer.
I don't know what I'm gonna tell them. Let's just leave it at that. Just like you don't know why you went upstairs. I don't know what I'm gonna tell them. So
Tenants that are dealing with.
can I call you the way that I did last time? Yeah, my phone is open line.
This is my second green and gold Dipnotic mani in the last couple weeks. I used a different green and a different gold, but
It's amazing how whenever
they just look so nice together.
She doesn't get, shy or back down. She'll then focus on that person because they've taken turns now, right? She can be in the room separately. And then she will try to, I would word it, phrase it, manipulate.
So this second layer top coat is the one that's like super shiny.
Kathy says,
Definitely want to make sure you put 2 layers. I know people who only do 1, and I mean, if you're happy with 1 layer, that's fine, but I do think that second layer of top coat helps to seal in your dip powder more, when you're capping your edges, to help prevent chips, and I do think it makes it extra
What do I
glossy.
need to plan on? Like, what do I need to plan on? I promise you, on my son's life, it was not intentional.
Cute, cute, cute. Guys like it?
On Lucas's life, it was not.
Don't mind the dry skin.
I don't know you. I can't say I know anything about you. I don't know what would be a true statement with that. I mean.
Oh, you went and posted? Oh, all right. I can't wait to see that mani. I can't wait to see your ice mani too, Tara.
Did you see that? Male detective is just like, whoa, because she's like, swings around like, that's how much it means. She's got lock on now. She's doing a Fury neck. Fury is my black cat, right? Our black cat, Fury. And we've got Willow is now. Willow is his little sister. And they do that neck. When they're looking at each other, and then I'm like, hello, between them. It's like, she did that now. It's like, lock on with this female detective. She's trying to tell her something. She's trying to.
That Christmas collection from Fairy Glamour, the Merry Christmas one. How cute is that set? There's a thermal in that collection that goes from pink to green. Like a dark pink to green. I'm dying to use that.
Thank you so much, AF. I really appreciate it.
It's really cute.
When I can get my phone back.
And pink and green is a really cute Christmas combo too, Red and teal or red and aqua. It's cute for retro mani, Of course, then you got your traditional colors, right? Blue, white, light blue, dark blue, red, green, silver, gold, all of those you can do.
At this point,
I like red and white too for a simple Christmas Manny.
I'm trying to make Lucas happy so he can have the butt.
No, that's okay. No, you didn't miss anything. It was just me blabbering and doing my nails, but nothing major.
But he doesn't want him using it or breaking or dropping.
Oh, I was talking about Kendra. How she came onto Instagram yesterday at 11:20 and messaged in a group chat that me, her, and Patty have.
Hopeful that they
And then
that laptop thoroughly.
but at 11:20 when she knew like
We've heard that before.
I wasn't gonna be able to respond, you know.
They could find it.
Patty responded, but she has the ability to like watch the live and then go into other, you know what I mean, and then be on the other app. Chastity was assigned. She signed up. Are you talking about the Secret Santa?
So you will keep me posted.
Is that what you're talking about? How could she have gotten assigned if we all already had picked names?
That's my thing. Is I'm trying to figure out.
I'll try to let her know. I'll DM her, but I can't promise she's going to look at it.
In this interrogation, she said that George needed constant background.
Oh, you are?
She could sit.
Oh,
She pointed at the room. I could sit
you are, Brandis?
without a peep. I never need background noise. It sounds like you cannot.
Who?
Silence.
Yeah, who else said they wanted to do it if it wasn't too
Fill
late?
the silence with your own voice.
Okay, I forget though. Who was it? Was it Angela? No, Angela was already in.
But you will have more information than I do. Where you might
I'm trying to remember who it was.
Like we have more.
Was it Amanda S?
Like,
We told you everything that we have. You know everything that we know. And most of
Oh, yeah, okay. You're right. I didn't think of that. Then I know they had each other.
yeah, that's bad. Like, which was not intentional.
All right, I won't.
So that's why.
Yeah, Chastity joined the Secret Santa with another latecomer, so they got each other.
Going forward with it, nonetheless, with his family. And are you all just showing up with Lucas now?
we've already both told you that we would be mindful of any situations.
All right, we are dry. Dry and shiny. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. I was right. I said that, Michelle. Well, that just means we know those two, but it doesn't really matter if we know that, right? We knew they weren't going to get us because they were late.
So if someone were to come across something, not talking about his autopsy. She's waiting and doing more follow-up.
I'm dying to know who has me
Yeah.
and doesn't know my favorite color. Colors.
So after this, what?
I like the way that
I said it out loud. She only typed it. So. All right. I have a green sleeve that would match this nice. There it is. It's actually green and gold. There's navy blue in it too, but I don't think that matters. Tara sent me this. Thank you, Tara. Okay, if I can get it over this wrap bracelet. This is a skinny sleeve. Doesn't have stretch. There we go.
I hope you all can really truly understand.
And let me grab a ring.
But my question has remained the same. What do you expect to happen
my bow ring. It's not the right shade of gold. Maybe I'll change it out for a different ring. But for now, this is fine. You guys see?
What would you expect to happen to somebody?
So this is the Manny using golden bubble lights and mistletoe magic from Dipnotic nails. Mistletoe magic.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I got a gold glitter on my nail, but it's like right on a gold foil. So I might be able to get away with it without having to edit the picture. Unbelievable. It's like no matter how hard I try. Anyway, yeah, Mistletoe Magic is a new release from this year. Golden Bubble Lights is from last year, and they are both available. This nail is not completely flat. Remember how I had to file dip off of it? Even though I filed it before, still, see the bump on it? I didn't want that. I didn't realize it was that bad. Hopefully it won't be noticeable in pictures. We'll see.
Packing her bags.
Alright guys, finished Manny. Michelle. That's true, she did. It's all your fault, Brandis. Love you guys. Thank you for making me laugh.
I can't remember now if it's
I love laughing. Laughter is good for the soul for sure.
Before the swabbing, there was really nothing.
It's also good for my mood. You know.
And they were putting her gloves on and then swabbing.
Ah,
So that's
see those little bumps here?
It was just like long silent.
A little bit of a Joe reaction there. This was a wicked itchy bump that
We're looking. I can't
I
wait for this moment when she gets
drew
up.
blood
So-
on.
so-
I had paper cut right here. I had a cut right here that's healing, but it's like kind of scabbed. And then I got all these little bumps going up here. So it wasn't just the one hand that broke out. Remember, it was this hand with all the bumps. That's gone.
There we go. There we go.
But now I got it on this hand.
And at least we could see her come in, and then instead of all
I
this
know.
silence, just
Thank God for Benadryl. I'm telling you, that stuff's magic.
ladies. Okay, and so
But I just,
the Sarah Boone.
you know, if I did press-ons, I thought about it, like that would solve all my gel issues. You know what I mean? I just don't know if I can. I don't know if I'd be good at it. I've spent so long getting good at doing my regular, well, press-ons anyway, but you know what I mean? Putting them on and then doing my nails and learning that.
That was the D fluff.
I don't know if I would find press-ons as much fun or as enjoyable. I made some press-on sets for my sister and I didn't really like it that much. Like, I had to drag to get through the last set because I just didn't really want to do it. You know, it wasn't as fun. Like, I'd way rather do somebody else's nails or my own nails than a set of press-ons. But that's just me, you know. I like being able to see it all on me as I'm doing it and being able to fix things as I see them wrong. I don't know, but I don't know enough about press-ons. But I'm scared that like that might end up being my only option, you know, with these allergies. So thank you so much for being here, ladies. Love you all. Have a wonderful afternoon. It's Friday and a great weekend. I will be around. I'll be checking in. I'll be posting, doing all that. Brandis, can you DM me your cell phone number and I'll send you mine? So if I can't get you on Insta, I can text you over the weekend about the Manny triplet. I already have Janet's number. I can give you hers too. Because sometimes it's easier just to text, you know. So if you could do that, that would be awesome. All right, Patty, hope everything goes well at the doctor. I'll tell you, Patty, though, Kendra came and went or whatever. I've known Patty since before Kendra. Patty has always been there. She's been a real friend to me. So I know I've been talking all you up. I just want to give Patty a little shout out because she's an awesome person. She always does for others and never for herself. Oh, that's gonna be fun. When is that? This weekend, Brandes? Santa Day at the horse ranch, right? That's awesome.
Basically, I didn't do it.
Intentionally.
All right, I was waiting for Brandis to answer, but I'm pretty sure it's the horse. Yeah, okay. All right, guys, ending the video. Have a great weekend, and I shall be talking to all of you.
Stand up. Okay, turn around.
Bye,
Why
guys.
is this happening?
So if I didn't show up.